I'm going to show you how to change out this mechanical fuel pump on this K Series Kohler engine to a vacuum operated fuel pump. Because this little booger here costs over $100, and I'm going to show you an inexpensive way to make a conversion to a vacuum operated one that'll cost you a fraction of that. But we're going to turn it up a little bit here. You got to have a little bit better skill and some more tools to make this conversion. So I'm going to show you how to do all that over there by the workbench. Alright, now what you're going to need is some of this stuff here, and I'm going to give you part numbers and everything. Now you're going to have two options on how to do this. Now if you got some scrap steel laying around, you can make a plate using the gasket, fuel pump gasket. Just trace it out and then cut it out of that steel, and I went ahead and did that already. Cut it out some steel, and then I'm going to show you how to do this. Or you can buy this. This is Kohler part number 1211205S, and this gasket number is 2504110S. You can get these at the store, and then we're going to use this Briggs & Stratton vacuum operated fuel pump. And that part number is 8, maybe just zoom in, I can't see that, I got bad eyes. Can you zoom in on that? That's the fuel pump part number. And you're going to need this little 1/8 pipe fuel fitting. And there's the Sten's number, Sten's has got it right there. Or you can get it, the Briggs number is 691764. You're going to need a couple of drill bits. You're going to need a 11/32 drill bit, and you're going to need a 1/8 pop tap. Now if you buy this plate, what I did is I welded a washer over the plate. I welded it from the backside and I ground it smooth. See how I did that? Then I done took the pop tap and put some hole, tapped it. I tapped that hole. Now with a pipe tap, you don't go all the way through. It's tapered. That's how it seals. I can't get that out. There we go. So you only want to go in a few threads on that, so this thing goes in and then tightens up. So there's your little plate you're going to make. Or you can make the other plate. The one where you got to cut it out of steel and drill and tap and then drill these holes. Whatever option you want to use, that's going to be up to you. Now on this fuel pump, I highlighted this now. Zoom in on that. There's an in, a little arrow, a little in arrow. That's fuel going in, fuel going out. And that P, that's for pulse. Now that's where this is going to hook up to. This is going to hook up. We're going to run a hose from here to here. And then I'm going to show you this installation back on that tractor. We're going to take that fuel pump off, and then we're going to hook it up, and I'm going to show you how this is going to work. And it's going to save you a bunch of money. Here's the one I cut out of this piece of scrap steel. If you got scrap steel laying around, you can make one of these. Now I use a pretty thick piece of metal, so when I tap it, it's got some meat for the threads. So you can tap that. 1132 is the drill for 1/8 pipe tap. You're going to have to get yourself a 1/8 pipe tap, 1132 drill unless you got one already. And like I said, I use this gasket as a template to cut this out. And then drill the holes, and then you can mount that, or you can do the other one that I made with the washer. That's up to you. Okay, now, I ran a fuel line from the tank going into the inside that we marked. That's on the fuel pump. Now you gotta look real close, because remember I highlighted them points on there. But they're molded into that. You just gotta look real close. So there's in. There's your pulse line. That's the vacuum. That's gonna come off the motor now, the crankcase pressure. We're gonna make this pump. And that's the line going out. Now, I just zip tied it to this cable. You know, when the air cleaner and everything go back on, you know, it's going to cover up some of that. Now, all these Kohler engines are different. If you got a spot to mount that fuel pump without kinking these lines, then you can mount it with bolts somewhere, or make a plate, or fancy it and gussy it all up, whatever you want. But this one, I just got zip tied that out to hold it good. It ain't gonna hurt nothing right there. We're gonna put some gas in it, and then we're gonna start it, show you how it works. Okay, I'm gonna fire it up and see if it works. Now there's your dinner. That's how we fix another one here at Grass Rat's Garage. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Alright, here's a quick tip for y'all. You got one of these leaf blowers, real good idea is when you get done cutting that grass, blow all them boogers out from underneath that mower deck. That'll help save on your belts and a lot of maintenance problems that you might have down the road. Only take a couple seconds, fire this thing up, blow that out. Okay? So there's your dinner.